Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know you guys probably know that probably putting people behind bars and criminalizing them for things that they've done is probably the best method as possible to probably stop crime. Now, I understand that maybe some of you may not agree with that, but I think the majority does. Well, now they're going a little bit further. I think the big method that they're trying to do now is stop people with fog. Yeah, you think that's a joke, but it's not. I wish I was lying and joking about this insanity, but Chicago think this is the correct method of stopping crime. Take a look.
See it, can't steal it. They are the first store using fog to deter crime. It's a story you'll see only on 2, a brand new way of fighting the mass retail thefts plaguing the city. Our Tara Molina has covered the theft issue for years and has a first-hand look at this new technology from Lincoln Park.
The newest solution to Chicago's retail theft problem comes in a box. It may not look like much, but it only takes seconds for this to make a difference. Hit by thieves and cleared out twice in a year, the owner of this Lincoln Park small business knows how bad this hurts.
My store was robbed almost 6 months ago, and I still don't have a settlement from my insurance company.
A problem plaguing business across Chicago for years.
Look at Michigan Avenue, we're down 30%. People are just moving out.
Problem meets solution.
Density USA's instant fog technology is pretty unique. When a criminal breaks in after hours, the alarm deploys, the fog deploys, and in seconds, your business is going to be protected.
Mike Eagle is with Density USA.
They literally can't see it to steal it.
The company behind the fog. Did you ever think that you'd be talking about fog to stop crime?
No, not even.
Their non-toxic, no-grime fog tech is being used across the world. He says successfully, but just started rolling out here in the U.S.
So our line is warn, alert, repel, and the repel actually works.
We ran the numbers. Both theft and robbery are up this year in Chicago. Theft, the highest we've seen since 2019. Robbery, the highest since 2018. This tech aiming to prevent another hit like this here. The basic model runs around $7,000.
So it'll fill up about 1,000 square feet in roughly 15 seconds.
The first store in Chicago, in the state, to put the fog to the test. The owner didn't want herself or her store identified, but she did want to share this with other business owners, with you.
It just gives me peace of mind. I sleep better.
Yeah. This technology has been in place here for about a month. They haven't had to use it yet, but this business owner is hoping it makes all the difference. Reporting on the north side, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News.
Well, this technology is being used in stores across the country in states like California, Missouri, and Tennessee, and they're talking to retailers now about bringing more of this to Chicago.
Now, I understand that all of you think this is a terrible idea, and it is. The one thing to where the woman kind of just goes out and says that, I feel peace at mind. Do you really think that you feel peace at mind here? Is this really a thing that you think it's okay with? Because this is an insanity in its greatest order. I don't know how this would deter criminals. They can't see a thing. Well, here's the thing. The biggest problem here is that they're not getting arrested for the crime. So this doesn't deter them. And do you have any evidence that this is going to deter the criminals at all? You say deter like it's going to be a thing that actually happens, but I don't see how. Like, you don't have any reports or any stats that's going on with this. You didn't promote or show any stats that were showing this is what's happening, and you're saying it's going across the country. Well, where is this happening exactly across the country? Did you name any of the things that was going on across the country at all, that where states are doing it? You said, well, California. Well, I haven't seen California be doing this. And if it is in place, is it really going to deter them? It says 15 seconds to smoke out everything, right? Okay, so how long does it take for the store to clear out the fog, right? Like, that's also another thing to take into address as well. Well, hey guys, pretty much saying that that you have a fog, and it's going to be there for X period of time, right? Well, depending how long it's going to be, right? How long does it take to clear out? And does that show that criminals can just go in there, steal what they can that they cannot see, and then it pretty much hides them from being able to be seen that they actually committed the crime. So now, you have a store that is now vulnerable to people going into there, tripping the actual thing, taking what they can, and then they're being hidden, their faces are being hidden by the fog, so now that they can just go and steal willy-nilly, and they can't be shown that they're actually, you know, that they actually robbed the place. On top of this, in a panic, if they can't see things and these are actual dangerous assailants, and if we go by the California thing here, to where the criminals are becoming more violent,
just people stealing property, it's now getting very serious and escalating to violence. In San Jose, as a teenage clerk was trying to stop somebody in a retail store from walking out with one bottle of liquor. That teenager was killed.
This is probably just going to result, at least in California, more people getting injured or killed because they can't see or they're panicking because of the fog. So if somebody just runs into a customer that is not committing a crime and is just there just to buy something, that person could just be, they could run into that person, they could stab or punch or shoot that person without person having any chance to defend themselves, and they get killed because of the fog. So I don't see how this is a benefit to anything at all, because I see more negatives than I see positives. Wow, fog to deter somebody from stealing something. You can still ruffle through the stuff or go through things through the fog. It doesn't prevent somebody from actually stealing anything. It may prevent somebody from stealing one particular thing that they probably saw in front of them. But again, as we see here in this video right here, that these people are stealing things very rapidly in a rapid succession. So they can steal a lot of stuff and then leave before the whole room is even done with the fog, with its stuff, and it's gone. 15 seconds is a lot of time, guys. It really is. If you want to count to like 15 seconds, go play League of Legends or whatever that has where seconds mean everything, and you can get things done very quickly in 15 seconds, alright? That's just the reality of things. Especially when somebody's coming at you at full force. 5 seconds in a fight can literally mean, feel like an eternity. So I don't see how this is a benefit to anybody at all, considering the fact that the fog doesn't really do much. So, again, I think this is a very bad decision. I think this is stupid. I think more people are actually going to get hurt than anything because these are criminals and they obviously don't care about other people, let alone, especially in California, their lives. So I see how this being a very, very, very bad decision, and I would like to see your guys' opinions down below in the comments on how this is even going to remotely be good in the long term. I see this being a net negative. And paying $7,000 starting at the lowest basic model, and then it gets higher than that for the higher end premium models. I'm kind of concerned here. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, stay away from the fog.